my name is Chris Taylor. I'm the founder of Gas-Powered Games. You might have played some of my games these last 20 years. Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, maybe Dungeon Siege. Welcome. I'm here today to talk about my top 5 games. Now, it's hard to pick 5. So, I was in 5th place. I was going back and forth between Populous and SimCity. So, I decided to make SimCity my 5th choice because I happen to have a copy of the original box right here in my office. Among all the things I have in here, I've got games coming out my ears. So SimCity was amazing. In both cases, SimCity and Populous, I would actually drive into the office on weekends where I was going into work pretty much anyway. But before we got working, I would have to have several hours of SimCity before I could really, focus on the work. And it was our time, right? Weekends, we're supposed to be able to do what we want on weekends. That was the excuse, that was the justification. But SimCity. 4th place was a game that was really the beginning of, I like to think of it as the beginning of RTS, and that was Dune 2. Now, I know I've got a copy of Dune 2 around here somewhere, and I believe I have it in the box. Oh my God, where is it? But that's the trouble when you have a lot of games. I mean, I going back through the 80s, I bought almost every single game that came out. Dune 2 was an amazing game because as a real-time strategy, the whole genre, we really didn't even... There was no such thing as real-time strategy when Dune 2 came out. This was a brilliant game, and it's what had me on the edge of my seat waiting for Command & Conquer to come out. As soon as they announced it, it was like counting down the months and weeks and days till I got my hands on that game. In fact, it was Command & Conquer that made me quit my job and leave Canada and move to the United States and join a company called Cave Dog and make Total Annihilation. So that was a real career-changing game for me. And it's funny, I found the box. It was down here. But this wasn't the original box. This is a classic from the early 90s. Or, let me see, when is the date on this box? Hold on. See, this is back in the days where we had dates on boxes, which is pretty cool. Wait a minute. Oh, 84. Oh, is the copyright date of... that's really interesting. You're not going to want this. This is the date of the movie, 1984, by Dino De Laurentiis Corporation, when they first came out with the movie. But this does not have a date, so that whole thing, Jeff, is pointless. Anyways, I'm going to go back to that. So I managed to find what they called a white label box. Dune 2. This is the original box, but repackaged in this crazy format. So it's another treasured collector's item here. And, in 3rd place, it should be Star Control 2, because this was an amazing game, but instead, it's Duke Nukem 3D. This game really made me open my eyes to first-person shooters. I don't know what it was, the sort of sophomoric comedy or humor, the Duke, we were actually talking like the Duke after we played this game. We thought we were cool. So that's that. I have the box for my 2nd choice, but it's at home in a very, very special place. Because this game, I played every single night for a year before I took the needle out of my arm. Battlefield 1942. It was a love affair. This game was amazing. When the theme song started to play, bum 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 bum, the hair on the back of my neck used to stand up, and I was rolling up my sleeves, and I was like, "Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this?" And then I just kicked ass in that game. Those are great memories. Number one, that's a tough one because you have to go by pure hours. The game that I have spent the most hours playing than any other game ever is Minecraft. It's true. Clicking blocks. It's crazy. But I've got boys, and we could all play together as a family, and we absolutely loved playing Minecraft, and we still do. Nothing's changed. In fact, Minecraft is so fun, I have to stay away from it, because if I start clicking and building things, I'll want to completely build something ridiculous like a football stadium or a pyramid, full scale. So I have to give Minecraft the #1 slot. Alright, that's my top 5. Really, I wish there were top 25 or maybe top 500, because there's been so many games that I've enjoyed this past 25 years. Now, these are classic games. Robotron was one of my favorites. Salt was a classic arcade game that had one of the first chipsets that rotated the terrain, and of course Sinistar. I've got them turned off right now because if I turn them on, I'll start playing them, and that's not very productive. We've got to work. We got to stay focused. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care. We'll see you next time.